One thing that I'm definitely going to do out here, uh, I'll be working on cars, but I'm also going to be working on uh, like that trimmer thing there, different tools like my garden tiller, my lawnmowers, my truck, my cars, other odds and ends projects out here. But in order to do that, I got to get my shed up to par. Um, and I've got to get it to a point to where uh, I don't have like screws and nails and things down on the ground. So I've got a lot of work to do because every time I turn around, I look down there, I find an old rusty nail or a screw. So I picked up most of this down here, but I got like a ton of little tiny nails. So I'm gonna have to find a magnet and go and see if that magnet will pick up most of that. I got a magnet somewhere. I just don't know exactly where. Uh, but in here, I've got my light here, and this is where I'm going to start doing some work right here. I've got to mosquitoes. Anyway, I need to bring out a citronella candle or something like that and burn it out here so the mosquitoes leave me alone. But I'm going to start by working in this area and cleaning it up, and that way I can have this bench top to put things up here to have plenty of light. I can put me a chair here if I need to, a stool or something, and have whatever project I'm working on right here, and that way nobody else will mess with it. If I've got an engine to rebuild, like a lawnmower engine or something like that, I can set up another little table right out here to be able to put that on there, and then hang from up here. I'll just put something else hanging here for like another light, like in this area to help brighten up all this, and back there as well. But whenever I pull a vehicle or a car, truck in here, whatever, I want to have good lighting. I want to have such good lighting I can see the tiniest little spider because I, I just don't want to run across any brown recluse or anything like that, because we do have those here. And we do have a bunch of them in the shed. So I got to go around and spray, and also have to put some of those little bug bombs in here to kind of, give it a good fog, and that'll help cut down on any kind of other weird bugs that might be around as well. Hopefully, mosquitoes, because I know they'll come in the doors and stuff like that when I open and shut the doors. But I've got different projects to work on, different things I want to do, and I think this will be a good start. I've got some steel wool here. I'm going to be taking the steel wool into the house. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, actually 9. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's got a dozen of these little steel wool things in here. And I'm going to be taking these in the house, and I'm going to shove them into, like where the pipes go through the floor, where the tub comes up, or the hot and cold water for the bathtub, and also there's one spot where some electric wiring comes through for a heater, and so I'm going to put the steel wool down in those holes. That'll be another video, but shove them into those holes around those pipes, and that way mice won't come in, because mice will not chew through steel wool. I mean, steel wool is like little tiny blades, and if a mice tries to mess with it with their hands or try to chew through it, then it will cut them up. That way, they're like, oh no, I'm not going to do that, and they go about their business elsewhere and not come in and out that way. And it also creates a barrier, you know, for other things like spiders or whatever. So that'll be another video I do. It's a it's a flexible abrasive is what they call it. Oh, it says 16 pads. The steel wool. Huh. Okay. Maybe somebody got one out. Cool. But I doubt I only need to use maybe 4 or 5 of these things. Maybe 6 of them. But that'll be another video. So I'm going to set this aside so I can remember where I put it. Oh, put it right here where my tools are. Perfect spot. All right. Oh. You know what? I was going to do something and totally forgot what I was going to do. Anyway, I got that little shelf there. That's where some of my tools are. I ended up putting those canning tubs down there because I needed to bring them inside. I did have them outside, but they need to be inside. That way they won't rust or anything. But I'll be moving those to another spot and then put my toolbox back down in there. And once I get this light up here working better, you can see it's trying to, but it's just not. Sometimes it comes on just out of the blue on its own, but you know, and I've got these other little lights on the ceiling which just are not good enough, not for a shop. I mean, they brighten it up, but not enough. I need some bright lights. I need some LED shop lights. So it won't be long until I have this cleaned up and working a little bit better. And be able to do some really good projects out here and some videos for you guys. Yeah, I need to build some more shelving out here. I've got some over here, but it's just not. I mean, it's already got stuff all over it, but it's not really suited for heavy stuff. I would need to put a brace in there. But I'll be doing this. I do have some things in here that I'm going to be able to move on and get out of here. But, whew, I don't know. This shed, it's going to take some TLC, that's for sure. All right. Some tender loving care. It's just that other shelf I was talking about right here. It needs like center supports. So I got to put in some center supports in there. And that way these shelves will hold a little bit more. And I've got that shelf right here in the back. I'm going to repurpose that. Got a few odds and ends on it. But some of this stuff, yeah, some of this stuff I don't have a use for. I just get it going. But it's a good project. And you guys are going to be helping me out and giving me some guidance on a few things and making comments. And of course, you know what to do. Give me some thumbs up, subscribe, make a comment. And in a few days, I'll be back out here, especially on a couple of those rainy days, so I can see where the roof is leaking. And then I can get up there and patch the roof. That'll be a good video too.